Hey everyone, and welcome to my Flosstube channel, A Stitch for Mom. And the first thing I want to say is Happy New Year. Happy 2019. It's really exciting. Sorry I have missed a couple days in my videos. I got a whole new setup going on and I'm going to try it out. And that has literally what's been taking my time. And stitching, of course. So, a couple things I wanted to start off with today is I want to start off with my whips that I have going on. So, I've decided that when I work on whips, I only work on the ones that I really like and the ones I really want to keep working on. So instead, what I would like to do is I started doing the wheel decide. So I use wheel decide all the time in my classroom. So I decided I would start using it for my whips. So I use, the first wheel I use is just a free wheel online that I use in my classroom, and you just type up I just typed up all my whips, and then I spun the wheel and it told me what whip I was going to work on. So what I'm doing is instead of just working on that just for like a day or a while, I'm actually going to work on it till it's finished, because I have all my whips are about 50% done. So I really just need to kick it in gear and get them done. But I need a little motivation to do it. So this was the one way I decided that was going to motivate myself to get them done. So I do have one finish to show you from Wheel Decide, but to start off with, I'm going to show you all the whips that are on my Wheel Decide so you know what I will be working on. The first whip that I will share with you is my Sweetest Pie Stitch Along from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. As you can see, I did get a lot more of this done. So this is what the wheel had decided that I'm going to work on this, work on next and finish it. So one thing that I'm changing on this pattern is I'm not, in the original pattern, there's a whole big pie plate that goes around it. I'm not stitching that pie plate. Instead, I'm just going to stitch the shelves of the pies, and I'm going to finish it inside of a pie plate is my goal. For this one, I also changed the shelving, so I made it, it is pink in the pattern, I made it more of a burgundy color to match my kitchen. So I'm halfway done with the pies. I'm almost done with this pumpkin pie that I've been working on today, and then I'm going to have only 5 more pies left, and then a little bit of other pieces. So hopefully I'll have it done by the end of this week or next week to show you guys as a finish. That's my goal. But this is what Wheel Decided I was going to be working on. Wheel decided that I was going to be working on. So it's really cute. It's going to go in my kitchen. I know exactly where it's going to go. I'm really excited for this finish. Another Wheel Decide option is my winter, the little sign portion of this. I don't have much done at all. I really just have, it goes this way. This is how much I have done. I don't have much done at all, but it's on 28 count Monaco that I hand dyed like a denim blue color. So I'm excited for the color. On this pattern, I'm not super fond of the blue that's used, and so I'm going to play around with different colors and see if I can come up with a different blue or something different to go in there. But that's another whip I have that is on my Wheel Decide. Another one is Country Cottagino Works Ornamental Joy. I would have had this done before Christmas, except for that my dog, Eggsy, who you met in my last video, he decided to chew up my Jolly Holly, and I just hadn't been to the store to buy a new one until the other day. So I really don't have much more completed on this. I have an idea to finish it. I think I'm gonna put it on a wreath. I have a wreath already bought for it and already ready to go. Another whip I have that's on my Wheel Decide is Into the Jungle. This is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's Stitch Along from this last year. I have almost 6 animals done, and there's 12 total. So I just need to get my butt in gear and get it done. And so this is one of the main reasons why I decided the Wheel Decide, because this is just not my first choice project. I'd rather work on something else, but I really want to get it done. So, yeah, so that's my Into the Jungle Stitch Along. I'm not changing anything on this. I'm just doing it as is. I always find animals are a little bit hard to change. I might take that back. I might change the chimp that they have. The colors, they don't really speak to me. So I've been following some people and they've done some really great things with the chimp, and so I might change it to some of that. Another whip that I have is Automaker's Farm. I love, 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 love this piece. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, like I said earlier, I am just taking this bottom section is all I'm doing right now. I'm going to stitch this top section in a different piece. And I'm almost done. I am so close to being done. I have all the pumpkins filled in. I have the scarecrow started. I really just need to do the rest of the flowers and then the sign. And then I'll be done with this piece. And I already know what I'm going to stick it on. It's in my closet back there. So I'm really excited for that. Another whip I have a lot of whips, guys, I'm sorry, is Spring in Your Step. So this is one I just started the other day, or like 2 weeks ago, to get a little springiness in to my stitching, because I love, love stitching spring. And this is what I have done. So I started the bunny. I'm taking out the put a little spring in your step piece, and I'm just moving everything up. Like 2 years ago, the Target dollar aisle had a whole bunch of Easter things that you could like make, and so I bought a whole bunch, and so I have a whole bunch in my like Easter decor. So I'm going to be adding some things to it, which is where this is going to go, hopefully. Another piece that I'm working on is Hannah Rendell's The Cows Are Lowing. This is from her, it's like 2016, 2017 calendar. That was in, it was in a magazine. The World of Cross Stitching is the magazine that it was in. I just have it started. I really don't have that much going on with it. I have the cow's face started. So I always find that these are a little bit different, and I don't want to say they're more difficult, they're just different. So it's more like a painting where there's shading that's going on and there's speckles of color everywhere, and less block coloring like a lot of my patterns are that I've been working on. So this one just takes me a little bit more time and concentration to get done. The last one that I have on my whip parade is Howl's Moving Castle. I got this pattern off Etsy, and it's gonna, so I bought, I think I told you this earlier, but I bought like Howl's Moving Castle, My Neighbor Totoro, I bought Princess Mononoke, Ponyo, and I bought another one, I can't remember what it is. But so I'm gonna do them all, and then they're gonna go in my nerdy basement, which will be hopefully one of my next videos. I talk to you about all the stuff that I have stitched downstairs. So what this is going to be is it's going to be actually Howl's actual like castle, and then we have The Witch of the Waste is right here, and then we'll have Howl and Sophie. If you've never seen this movie, you need to go watch it. It is my all-time favorite movie, hands down. Love it. So go watch Howl's Moving Castle if you've never seen it. I might even watch it today. That's how much I love it. So those are my whips that I have on my whip circle, my wheel to side. Something really awesome that a lot of us are doing that follow my Flosstube, and if you're new to my Flosstube, this will be something that you could definitely join in with us. So we are doing the 12 rules of Christmas, but we're going to be doing it as a stitch along. So there are 12 rules. Sorry, it says Christmas rules. There are 12 rules. We are doing one rule a month for the year of 2019, and then by the end of December, or by December, we will have Christmas rules finished and ready to go for Christmas. So I've been working on this. I have this much done on the topper. I wanted to get it done before today, the topper piece, but life. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. That's the best thing about cross stitch. So I have this started. There's snow right here in the pattern, and I am debating on it. I don't know if I like it or not, or if I like the color, or if I want to change it. So I think I'm going to wait for that. But then once I finish the topper, I'm going to start because, ooh, it's not in focus. There we go. Be kind and of good cheer. for our January, and then our February will be Treasure Family. So the reason why we're doing this as a stitch along, there we go, sorry. The reason why we're doing this as a stitch along is because I've always really liked these patterns, except for that you have to buy them separately, and they're like 10 bucks a piece, and I'm just like, that's a lot of money to like drop on one pattern. So I thought, well, what could I do to make it more affordable? And I said, well, I could just do like buy one every couple months and then just kind of do it. And I thought, well, if I'm feeling this way, then other people might be feeling this way. So that is why I kind of decided to do it as a stitch along. And I'm so excited about a few of you that have decided that you're going to join us. You can join us on Instagram by just doing the hashtag on your pieces. It's 12 months of Christmas, SAL. I'll have it at the bottom in my description box. And I'm going to be following it, and I will be commenting and liking things, and we can just kind of build a little community around this, and I'm really excited for it. Guys, I've literally like not stopped talking about this to my husband. He's like, yeah, that's awesome. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's really cool. So I'm really excited about it. So I did tell you that I had one finish this week about my wheel decide. So I finally, a year and a half later, finished Satsuma Street's Alpine. So I've showed this before. This is a gift for good friends of mine. Hi guys, they watch my Flosstube. And they got to see it last night because they came over for New Year's. So this is not new. They've already seen it. I'm just trying to figure out how to finish it. So this pattern, I didn't really change anything. It's the same exact color, same exact everything that she had in the pattern. The reason why it took me so long is because of the border. Oh, I hate borders so much. Borders and back stitching are like the worst. But the wheel decided that I was going to work on this. And so I worked on it and I finished it. So I have my last finish of 2018 is in the books. I didn't count how many finishes I had in 2018, but I had a lot more than I have had in the past because I really started to pick up my stitching and do a lot more, and that's thanks to you guys at Flosstube. So I wanted to show you a previous finish I have. So this was a finish that when I just started getting back into cross stitch. So this is Precious Moments. It's the there's 4 different seasons, and I've stitched all 4, and I have 3 of them framed. So this is the winter season. It is stitched on 14 count white Aida. So it was really hard to keep clean. And there's a lot of blue in this. But I did this one because this was always my grandma's. It was always her favorite pattern of all 4 of them. And I will tell you my mom's favorite, and then my favorite, and then the other one, which is great. I just don't, it's not like a favorite of ours. So this one I did not get professionally framed. I just bought a frame at Hobby Lobby, and I actually put it on a, I stretched it on a canvas is how I finished this one. I've done that for a couple of my pieces. It's just easier, in my opinion, than always having to have the glass and the mat and the frame. Sometimes this just works really well. So yeah, so this is one of my previous finishes I wanted to share with you guys. The last thing I'm going to share with you before I leave you to go enjoy your 2019 is I got some stitchy goodies this week in the mail, and I'm super excited. So the first thing I got to match my, there's the other one, sorry. I got Hannah Rendell's Curious Hen. So this came in a kit, so I have like fabric and thread and stuff. I'm going to try to stitch it twice. I've got 2 different people I want to stitch it for. So we'll see how that goes. I'm also going to try to stitch the cow twice. Once again, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I ordered this kit from the UK. I also ordered the pig, Truffles and Trotters, right? Truffles and Trotters. And this also came in a kit, so it came with like the fabric and the thread and stuff, and then the pattern, of course. I don't know if I'm going to stitch that one twice. It just kind of depends on what I want to do. So another pattern I got this week, yesterday, in the mail was Little House Needleworks Pumpkins for Sale. I've always really liked this one. I'm excited. I think I'm going to start it in my Mania starts for this coming May. It's just, I'm going to change some of the colors, but I really like it. I just think it's really cute. Another one I got was for a Christmas present for next year. It's the kitty string. Kitty string, right? Yeah. Kitty string. I really like Lizzie Kate strings because they're super fast. They're really quick to do, and they don't take a ton of thread or a ton of fabric, and they're just nice little things. So I bought this for a Christmas gift for next year that I'm hopefully going to make. I also got, so I don't think I showed you guys, ended up getting a really good deal on 3 of the Boo Club pieces from Lizzie Kate. So she's got her Boo Club, and I ended up getting the first 3 for a really good price. So I got Spooky Treats, Black Cats, Spiders, Eek, and Creepy for a really good price. And then I saw that they had Ghost and Halloween, which is the last one of this set. They had it on sale at 123 Stitch. So I went ahead and ordered it, even though it's the last one. This is going to be my sorry, I'm starting this in my Mania. So I have this whole set, or I'm going to hopefully eventually have the whole set, and I'm going to start it in my Mania. So I'm just missing Pumpkin, Fright, and Brew and Monster. So I will be watching 123 Stitch to see if those go on sale. The final thing I got, the thing I'm most excited about, and I know a ton of you have stitched this. So I bought Barnyard Christmas. The little ornaments. So the reason why I bought this, I'm really, really excited about. So my family, we live on a farm, they live on a farm, and they all have an animal that when I think of them when I see this animal. So like my stepmom, she's like, we call her the cow whisperer. Like, she's amazing. My aunt loves cats. My other aunt loves sheep. And then I have myself, I have dogs. I really like the hen and the rooster for my other 2 sisters. And I might just do the pig and the horse just for fun, or maybe give the pig to my brother or something. I don't know. But so what my plan is, I'm going to stitch each one of these, and then I'm going to put them in finish them in little pie tarts, and then I'm going to give them for Christmas next year. That's my goal. That's my goal. So those are the patterns that I've gotten this past week. The last thing I want to leave you guys with is I heard this really cool thing. So, and my friend and I talked about it last night. So I heard that you are not supposed to do resolutions anymore, because resolution means that you have a problem in your life that you want to solve and you want to resolve it. So the idea of not doing resolutions, kind of is going down this year, which I really like. Like, I like changing the idea of resolutions to changing it to goals. So like, what are your goals for 2019 or anything like that? So, I've kind of really thought hard about this, and one of my goals that I'm going to really try to do is I'm going to try to be more organized. I'm working on it. So I actually started this a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to do I'm really working on having organization in one aspect of my life at a time. So like most girls, my clothes are everywhere. Well, I don't know, most girls. In my whole entire life, my clothes have always kind of just been everywhere. So one of my goals has been to keep my things in my bedroom just really tidy and clean. And I've been doing it for the past couple weeks, and I'm hoping it'll become like a pattern. So then I'm going to move it to my classroom and really start working in my classroom and making sure everything's organized, put away. And finally, I will be doing it in my craft room. So, that's my major goal for 2019. I have some small goals too, and stitching goals and stuff like that. But what are your goals for 2019? Don't have to be stitch related. They could just be personal related, work related, you know. Just let us know what your goals are, because we can cheer each other on while we're working on these goals. So thank you for checking out my video. You can follow me on Instagram at A Stitch for Mom. The link will be below in the description box. Yeah, so thank you for stopping by. Bye.